Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped. I never watch movies. I haven't watched a movie by myself. I mean, I'm not really by myself, but because we're together. But in like years. I think I've literally watched like maybe 2 movies in my entire life by myself. I can't focus because most of them are stupid. But this one ain't stupid. I've watched 30 minutes, I can confirm. May God enlighten us with this movie, and also may God show us what this movie is not real, is not historically accurate. But in the end, we'll forget the details. But may God guide us all towards the truth, and I pray that the human race can unite together under God. Amen. Protect us from Satan, God. Get rid of any deception in our mind. Amen. Let's go. Imagine if I live streamed that one day. Doing that. That'd be freaking electric. They have to bow their heads before that little dweeb sits down.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. From Muhammad, the messenger of God, to Heraclius, the emperor of Byzantium, greetings to him who is the follower of righteous guidance. I bid you to hear the divine call. I am the messenger of God to the people. Accept Islam for your salvation.
He speaks of a new prophet in Arabia.
Was it like this when John the Baptist came to King Herod, out of the desert, crying about salvation?
To Corpus, Patriarch of Alexandria.
Isra, Emperor of Persia, Mohammed calls to you with the call of God. Accept Islam for your salvation. Embrace Islam.
Embrace Islam.
You come out of the desert, smelling of camel and goat, to tell Persia where he should kneel.
What is that dude in the green wearing? Homie look like a bot.
Muhammad, messenger of God? Who gave him this authority?
God sent Muhammad as a mercy to mankind.
one sec, guys. I gotta pause the movie for like 10 minutes. Just kidding. Scholars and historians of Islam, the University of Al Azhar in Cairo, the High Islam Congress of the Shia in Lebanon have approved the accuracy and fidelity of this film. Mixed into this film honor the Islamic tradition, which holds that the impersonation of the Prophet offends against the spirituality of his message. Therefore, the person of Muhammad will not be shown.
"600 years after Christ died,
Sorry, I'm trying to make this better.
600 years after Christ died, when Europe was sunk in the Dark Ages and everywhere the old civilizations were falling, Muhammad was born in Mecca, in Arabia. Mecca was then a rich trading city ruled by its merchants, whose wealth was multiplied by a unique privilege. They housed the gods. Every year, at the time of the Great Fair, the desert priests brought their idols and the images
The real
of their
Burning
gods
Man.
into the custody of the Kaaba.
Yeah, this is the real Burning Man right here. What the frick? Putting blood on the idol's butt.
Once the most holy shrine of Abraham, the Kaaba had now become a house of idolatry, boasting no fewer than 360 different gods.
The hell?
Mecca, in 610 AD.
Damn. Hey, is that below? W! Oh, below.
Have you had today's counter, my young?
Not yet. But this year the gods are gold.
And when you put the gods and profit together, you sit very pretty between. Hmm?
And more gods to place in the Kaaba.
Caravan from Syria.
They must have been running. They'll be thirsty.
Put 5 more men on the North Wells.
How many sheep shall I have them kill for them? 70?
Give them 100. Mecca must keep her name for hospitality.
Question chat.
And 10 lambs for the leaders.
What religion are they right now? What did they call themselves? Does anyone know what they called themselves?
Water do the poets have in Hakim's house, where verse and prose are nightly put to slaughter. And the bread, I swear, in there is thinner than the water.
They called themselves pagans?
Open a space, you lovers of poetry, to Busafyan, willing and rich, patron of the arts. When Busafyan invites the poet in, their joy is kith and love is kin. Where wines and cakes abound, the skills of verse are found. All revels and all songs begin when Busafyan invites the poet in.
Busafyan.
From the silkworms of China, my lady. Pleasure to the limbs, and as my lady can see, a ravish to the eye.
Yes. 7 lengths.
20 dinars.
Abu Sufyan's wife.
Abu Sufyan.
15.
Good.
It's the Kaaba.
The gods of the Kaaba have their needs, their upkeeps.
Who is that man who stood there? Who looked into my soul? Carry me away from here.
Why must Mohammed come down here? Why don't you stop him? He's your nephew.
Maybe he'll change.
Change? He's 40.
Allah, the god of our family and tribes. And Hubal. Hubal, who starts our caravans and predicts our fate.
To challenge the gods within earshot of the gods is dangerous.
Unreasonable.
Rebellious. Blasphemous.
Yes.
Blasphemous.
I'm afraid Muhammad will harm himself.
Oh, what? What happened? Are we good, chat?
I'm afraid...
Rebellious. Blasphemous.
Yes. I'm afraid Muhammad will harm himself.
I'm always sad when the great fair is over. I might not see the next one. Abu Talib! Abu Talib!
Catch your breath, Zaid.
Has Mohammed come down from Mount Hira yet? He's been up there 3 days.
No? No, we haven't seen him.
Khadija hoped he might have come to you on his way home.
Then he's still up there.
3 days.
I'm afraid for him on the mountain. Because I don't know what it means. Men see the world too well from a mountain.
Oh. About that. Solitude is the answer. Solitude is always the answer. Not always, though, but for a little bit.
Mohammed, read. In the name of thy Lord, who created man from a sensitive drop of blood, who teaches man what he knows not, read.
He's still trembling under the blanket.
But he has spoken. Zaid, what happened to my nephew on the mountain?
He was alone in the cave. Suddenly, an angel came into him. The angel said, "Read." Muhammad replied, "I cannot read." The angel commanded again, "Read, in the name of thy Lord, who created man from a sensitive drop of blood, who teaches man what he knows not. Read."
Who knows if it was Gabriel? It could have been a dream.
When Muhammad was coming from the mountain, he saw Gabriel plainly, in the shape of a man standing on the horizon. Wherever he looked, upon every turn of his head, he saw him. And Gabriel said to him again, "I am Gabriel. And you, Muhammad, are the messenger of God."
Who has he told about this?
His wife, and Ali, and his friend Abu Bakr.
Abu
And
Bakr.
you.
I am his adopted son.
Be careful to whom you talk. Tell him his uncle, who protected him when he was a child, will protect him still.
Oh, I read about this.
Oh. They say the God of Moses spoke to him out of a burning bush.
If you do not restrain your nephew, then we will. He's dividing the city, hut against house. He's dividing the generations, child against parent.
The young are listening to him. He attracts the young.
We are Arabs. We obey our fathers. Our children cannot be our teachers.
How can we accept that a man we met in the street yesterday can be some God's prophet today?
Dead bones can live again, he says, because he who created man can also make man return from the dead, he says.
The gods might leave us and give their benefits to another city.
Tell him. We will give him authority, position, the keys to the Kaaba, and money, what money he wants. Tell him we will give him anything he wants.
Mohammed, spare yourself. And me. Do not put a greater burden on an old man than he can bear. In your childhood, you were in my arms. I cannot now see you hurt. If you refuse them, they will hurt you.